So the biggest thing we talked about in your swing, here's your driver, is how you get energy more efficiently into the club. And so every golfer is trying to create some sense of energy. There's basically 6 ways we can get something to create energy. We can get it from the shoulders, the hips, you can get it from the wrist. Those are the 3 bad things that you overuse in the wrong way at the wrong time. They do happen, but not when you're using them, and that's when you don't really get the speed and the power you could get into the ball. The other 3 are the ground forces. It means ground reaction, how we use our legs to push off the ground to create a force. Just like we walk, we run, we're pushing. And then we have our core muscles. That's the ground forces are going to push the core. And then we have our arms swinging like you're throwing a ball. And those are the 3 we're kind of unheightened. When you swing, we can take a look at your swing. The first instinct is to get power in your shoulders. You'll see this twist up. And if I go back and forth, if you just look at the top part of your body up here, you'll see it doing a lot of work to create energy. And the lower half is just kind of hanging along for the ride. It really isn't creating any power whatsoever. So you're getting the power up here. As you twist through the ball, you're twisting this front shoulder over here will twist away from the ball. And the club is this, especially the driver, the long club takes too long to get there, so you can't really get it to extend. You're trying to extend it, but you're slowing it down. There's never a release of the club. So that instinct to get power right there. So eventually the bag represent over here in a second is there's a force of energy to this point at a certain angle. That's your angles. That angles when you did the twisting made this thing come outside in as a symptom. And so as I got you to feel is what happens here is that gets forced to the bag. Then the second part is the slingshot or the energy being released that you created to this side here releases to the golf club like you're throwing a ball. The club represents the ball or throwing. So the first drill we did was just to feel the opposite of you're trying to move from those 3 things. So this hugging drill with your arm to your core. This arm is a free swinging thing. Don't move from the wrist. And don't move from the shoulders or the hips. So it made you force you to use your legs, and that's where your strength is. So right now you can see you're applying pressure to this bag as a force, and that keeps your head naturally right behind it every time. You'll see that front shoulder also doesn't open up here. This is a twisting shoulder thing, which is not very efficient to the golf swing. Now this is important because whether you're chipping here or a half swing or a 3/4 swing, or the swing keeps getting bigger, this will get better. Also with this drill, it gives you to keep this elbow feeling that it needs to stay down right here. Your elbow, because of the big twisting backswing, your elbow will go up. And that's you searching for more power. So this gives you a feeling of down, core, and rotation on the way backwards. Also, you need to feel to get more power. So you're making the same shoulder turn here, but the hands, arms are going to be in a better position to create speed. So the second part of that video, what we did was just took the golf club and hit the bag a few times. And I was just trying to feel all your energy going to here. A simple thing for you to see when you're playing is just send energy to the bag as a force of energy. Using your feet, your core, and your arms, you'll see this shoulder doesn't spin away. See it over here spinning away from the ball. This gives you a sense that power getting into the ball as a force. Good news, you don't flip over here. That's great. And now right here, we've got to get the second part is you turning this club into speed. Now right here, I just said from this point, I just said I want you to pretend you're still hitting the bag. And as you went to hit the bag, everything lined up. See, all that energy is hitting the bag. See the front shoulder, does it open up? Over here, it's twisting. And now it allows you to release the club. So if you think about it as a throwing motion, there's a hit, and then you'll see your arms release the energy of that club. So we're trying to speed that club up. And you stay down, and all that energy comes up naturally to the finish. There's a hit and letting go. And that's the part you also have to learn. The hitting will be easy for you, letting go of the energy at the right time. When do we let go of that club to speed up? That's the part that you'll always struggle a little bit to start, but you'll get it pretty good. Your natural fundamentals are there, so it just takes a little practice of working on these things.